Most people over 60 are told to focus on what they eat during the day. But what if I told you the most important decision for your health happens in the last 3 hours before sleep? Because during the night, your body doesn't rest. It switches modes. A completely different biological program turns on. One that can help your cells repair, your body shift into fat burning, and your brain clear out waste that builds up during the day. But here's the problem. Most seniors unknowingly shut this system down every single night. I'm Dr. Richard, and tonight I'm going to show you what to do before bed to finally let your body do what it was designed to do. Let's start with what actually happens when you fall asleep, because this is where everything changes. When your head hits the pillow, your body doesn't just power down. It reorganizes, hormones shift, energy demands change, and your internal systems begin what we can call the night shift. This night shift is responsible for 3 critical processes, and this is where it gets interesting. First, cellular repair. Throughout the day, your cells accumulate damage from normal metabolism, from inflammation, from oxidative stress, which is simply wear and tear at the cellular level. At night, your body begins cleaning that up. Damaged proteins are broken down. Worn-out components are recycled. This is part of a process linked to what scientists call autophagy, your internal cleanup system. Second, fat metabolism. When you're not eating and insulin levels drop, your body can shift from storing energy to using stored fat as fuel. But this only happens efficiently when your system is not constantly processing food. Third, brain cleanup. And this is the one most people never hear about. Your brain has a specialized system, often called the glymphatic system. Think of it as a nighttime washing cycle. Fluid moves through brain tissue, helping clear out metabolic waste that builds up during the day. This process is most active during deep sleep. Now here's the key. All 3 of these systems depend on one thing: a clean, uninterrupted transition into nighttime biology. And this is exactly where most people go wrong. Let me describe a very common routine. Dinner at 8 or 9 p.m., then tea, maybe something sweet, a snack while watching television. It feels harmless, but inside your body, something very different is happening. Every time you eat, your body releases insulin, and insulin sends a clear signal. We are in storage mode, not repair mode, not fat-burning mode, storage. So when you eat late into the evening, your body never fully switches. Instead of entering repair, it stays in processing. Instead of burning fat, it stores. Instead of deep cleanup, it performs partial, inefficient maintenance. And after 60, this matters more than ever. Because your body becomes less flexible, it takes longer to switch between modes. Your sleep becomes lighter, and your baseline inflammation is already slightly elevated. So even small disruptions have bigger consequences. But what happens when you remove that disruption? This is where everything changes. Here's the before-bed strategy I want you to try. It's simple, but biologically very powerful. Finish your last meal at least 2 to 3 hours before sleep, and aim for a 12 to 14-hour gap before your next meal. That's it. If you sleep at 10 p.m., finish eating by 7 p.m. If you wake at 7 a.m., your first meal is around 9 a.m. Now let's walk through what happens when you do this, because this is where the real transformation begins. As the night progresses and no new food enters your system, insulin levels begin to fall. This is the signal your body has been waiting for. Once insulin drops, your body shifts gears from storage to utilization. It begins accessing stored energy, including fat. At the same time, your cells are no longer overwhelmed with incoming nutrients, so they can redirect energy toward maintenance and repair, cleaning up internal damage, restoring function. And then something even more important happens. Your sleep deepens, not dramatically at first, but noticeably. And this is where your brain finally gets what it needs, because deep sleep is when the glymphatic system becomes most active. Fluid moves more efficiently, waste products are cleared more effectively, and your brain wakes up clearer. Now let's talk about what you might feel, because this is where it becomes real. Night 1. You may feel the habit more than the benefit, a slight urge to snack, a sense that something is missing. That's normal. Night 2. Your body starts adjusting. You may notice less heaviness at night, a slightly calmer digestion. Night 3. This is where people begin to notice the shift. You wake up clearer, less sluggish, less bloated, and your energy feels more stable. Not because of a miracle, but because your body is finally working the way it was designed to. Now, if you feel like you need something in the evening, there is a better way to do it. Earlier in the evening, not right before bed, you can choose something light and supportive. For example, a small portion of plain yogurt or kefir, a handful of nuts, something simple, unsweetened, and easy to digest. But remember, the real power is not in adding more. It's in creating space. Space for your body to switch modes, space for your cells to repair, space for your brain to reset. And this becomes more valuable with age, because your body doesn't lose its ability to heal, it loses the conditions required to do it efficiently. Now, an important note: if you have diabetes, take medications that affect blood sugar, or have specific medical conditions, you should speak with your healthcare provider before making changes like this, because your needs may be different. But for many seniors, this simple shift can unlock something powerful. Not overnight transformation, but consistent improvement. So tonight, I want you to notice something. What time does your body actually get a break? Not when you go to bed, but when digestion finally stops. Because that's when the real work begins. If you're willing, try this for the next 3 nights. Just 3, and observe your sleep, your energy, your mornings. Then come back and tell me what changed. I'm Dr. Richard. If you want more science-based ways to support your body after 60, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who believes it's too late to feel better. Because it's not, but your timing might be.